Welcome everybody to Windham High School here on season finale night between the Windham Eagles and your Deering Rams. And this is an important game for Deering. They are fighting for a home playoff spot for the first round.
Yeah, and it should be a pretty exciting game. 1 day late due to a snowstorm yesterday, so we'll see how tan, rested, and ready these two teams are after a day off from school.
Yeah, both of these teams have had a week off since their last game. We'll start with the opponents in Windham. They are 13-4 on the season. They are number 2 in AA North, and currently they would be playing at home against Bangor in the first round. But I do have to point out that they do have Tyree James back for tonight's game. He's missed the last 4 games. He was in a walking boot, but he is ready and back. He does have a ankle brace on his foot, so we'll see how much rust he has where he's had 4 games off. But looking at their numbers, in their first 13 they were 12-1, and they were scoring a staggering 71.2 points per game and allowing 57.4 points per game. But since Tyree James went out for those 4 games, they were 1-3, and they dropped to 54.8 points per game. That's a drop of 16.4. But defensively they were fine, just slightly better at 57.5 points per game allowed.
Well, and it is amazing when you take one player out of the equation, what that can do for your team. Because a lot of times it's not just how many points they score, it's the way they play the game. And it's the way they take the other team out of playing their game. And so a lot of stuff goes into, yes, it is points that makes a win and loss, but a lot of times it could just be a certain player too that changes the dynamics. And it looks like it has for Windham, and I'm sure they're glad to have him back.
And so looking at the points per game for each player, Tyree James is bringing his 14.5 points per game back into the lineup. Crady Dixon is also in double figures at 15.8 points per game. In their previous game a week ago was against Scarborough, and they won that 57-45. And so they got a win in the win column without Tyree James, but we'll see if Deering can counter those 2 players with their own 2 players that are in scoring in double figures. Evan Lagasse is at 16.9 points per game, and Tayshawn Cleveland at 10.1. So both teams have 2 players in double figures on the season per game. But in their last game, Deering was at Thornton Academy, and they lost 67-51. But what I want to point out is Deering has had slip-ups in quarters here and there during games, and that can't happen tonight.
No, it certainly can't. Not against this team, and because they're really good. And yeah, they've had a little rough patch, but last season was a pretty good season for them. So, you can't sleep on a team like this.
Yeah, and looking at the record for Deering, they are 8-9. They are currently the number 5 seed in AA South. They would travel to Sanford for the first round for a playoff game, but with a win could potentially put them at home for the first round, and that would help with just comfortability being at home rather than being on the road.
Well, and the thing is that you certainly hope for a game this big that regardless of the season that Darren's had, that they'll show up in a big way. Yeah,
so their record when losing a quarter by 10 or more is 2-8, and so that's 8 of their 9 losses. They've had at least one bad quarter in those games. The one game that they didn't have a bad quarter in, they lost in overtime in the first game against Portland. The 2 wins were against Westbrook. They won by 2, and Scarborough, they won by 1. They hung on by a fingertip in that game. Name of the game is if you're going to have a bad quarter, you got to keep it close.
Yeah, and in high school basketball, a bad quarter is a real hurt. And we saw this with a certain team in Green down the Turnpike, who a few years ago would have terrible quarters and lose games, but they pulled it all together last year. So there's room for improvement, and today's a good day for that improvement to start.
And so we'll see if Windham can make it 2 in a row here in the last game, or if Deering can get back into the win column and hopefully get a playoff game here at Windham High School. It's Windham Eagles versus Deering Rams, and we'll be back for player introductions and the national anthem.
For Windham Eagles basketball. Tonight's game features the Rams of Deering High School taking on your Windham High School Eagles. Before we get started with the lineups, tonight it is senior night, and in keeping with Windham tradition, we wish to celebrate our senior athletes for their commitment and contributions to both the basketball and cheerleading programs. Additionally, we'd like to acknowledge their parents for the support and encouragement they provide throughout the years. Could we please have all the senior athletes, the parents of all the senior athletes, come down to the sideline for the senior recognition ceremony. That's both cheerleader parents and basketball parents. We're going to start with our cheerleaders. Ladies, as I call your name, please come down, and Coach Lorenzo will give you a present to present to your family members. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior cheerleaders. Morgan Beck. Morgan. Ella Roberts. And Talia Salazar. Congratulations to our wonderful senior cheerleaders. Ladies, present the flowers to your parents. And now for our boys basketball seniors. Gentlemen, as I call your name, please come forward to Chad Borkinen. And he'll present you with a present to pass on to your family. First, JoJo Live. Lucas Hammond. Connor Janvrin. Antonio. Bailey Ammon. Grant Company. Grayson Freeze. And Craig Dixon. lastly, we'd like to wish all of our seniors the best of luck for the remainder of the school year, and we hope you have a safe and memorable last year at school. Congratulations to all of our wonderful seniors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the Rams of Deering High. Starting at guard, senior number 5, Jamie Latour. Junior forward, number 10, Windham Muhammad. At guard is senior number 11, Evan Legacy. Playing forward for the Rams, junior number 13, Corbin Burke. And a junior guard, number 21, Tayshawn Cleveland. Deering High is coached by Todd Wade. He's assisted by Josh Stoll and Sean Legacy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Windham High School Eagles. Starting at guard, senior number 3, JoJo Drive. Senior forward, number 4, Lucas Hammond. Senior guard, number 12, Asa Antonio. At forward, senior number 13, Bailey Emmons. And senior guard, number 20, Grant Copley. Windham High is coached by Chad Pumpkin and he's assisted by George McCullough, Jeff Grigsby, Noah Estes, and Chris Sargent. Our athletic trainer is Casey Sinclair, the timekeeper Dennis Dubé, your official scorer Steph Dubier, our audio technician Kelly Dubé, tonight's officials Mr. Paul Reynolds, Mr. Alan Violet, and Mr. Derek Swan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd all please rise and join us now as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by Caitlin Dixon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Caitlin Dixon, unbelievable. Thank you, Caitlin.
And here we go for tip-off. Kopi and Cleveland. And it's Rudwan Mohammed and gets the quick layup 4 seconds in. Quick 2-0 lead for Deering. Tonio. Tonio drives in and lays it in.
Well, he made it look easy.
Latour able to get it over.
Ooh.
And it's a turnover. It's Blige will, and that's going to be a player-controlled foul on JoJo Blige.
Player control foul, charge number 3, JoJo Blige. That's his first Windham team foul.
Latour going to be the one bringing it up. Burke setting the screen. Lagasse, and that one's a player-controlled foul on Tayshawn Cleveland. So that's first on the team.
Well, if you had the first 2 fouls, one on each team, a player control foul, you won the pool. That's not often seen.
Antonio, it's Lagasse getting the steal. And Deering settles things down. Blige on Lagasse. It's a switch. Lagasse drives in and gets the finger roll layup.
Yeah, beautiful finger roll right there.
Deering in their zone. And Cleveland taking it away from Ammons.
And all 3 baskets so far in this game have all come at the hoop. Nothing from outside.
Lagasse, and he gets called for the player-controlled foul. Trying to get it out to Muhammad.
Wow. So far, no defensive fouls, all offense.
Antonio swung around to Blige and drags his pivot foot, so giving the ball back to Deering. Lagasse throwing it up, and he's going to go to the line. See the
Ammons with 13 for Windham, picking up his first. That's a second team foul.
Wow.
James Ammons.
And I've noticed there's 3 referees in this game.
And this is what you're going to see in the tournament, as Evan Lagasse missing the first one. And now the starters for Windham are going to be coming in. It was senior night, so seniors starting for Windham. And Lagasse hitting the second one. In the corner, Dixon. Moody. Cross court to James. It's a long 3, in and out. And Cleveland coming away with the rebound. Janbrin tried the first 3-pointer of the game and missing it. Tor keeping it from going out. Cleveland, and great pass from Evan Lagasse to Tayshawn Cleveland. 7-2 lead halfway through the first quarter.
Boy, Darren's underneath play has been exceptional early on here.
James, and it's last touched by Deering. Tyree James trying to run the baseline, getting stripped. Dixon, and that's a player-controlled foul. Tayshawn Cleveland putting his body in the way on 2 of these player-controlled foul.
Eagle foul, number 30, Craig Dixon, player control foul, his first 13.
So Windham only having 1 foul to give here. 3 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. Latour will pick up the dribble. Muhammad getting a screen by Burke. Muhammad. And Cleveland will spin, throw it up, and can't get it to go. Janvrin with the rebound, trying to throw it up to Moody. And
Well, let me just tell you, it may have gone off a Deering player, but you know that stopped the fast break. And if you're going to win a ball game, it's those little things like that. Even though you don't get the ball, you keep the other team from moving it up quickly. And that goes a long way.
the long 3 is drained by Bryson Freeze, bringing this game down to a 2-point lead for Deering. Jamal, get it to Cleveland. Legassi, and is that on the floor? It is on the floor, so it's on Connor Janvrin. It's his first, team's 4th. So every foul committed by Windham is going to put Deering at the line. Latour for 3, missing it. And Burke putting his body on the line. Cleveland getting the rebound. Can't get that to go. Latour. Burke. And that one's good. So
jeez, seriously. It's been that way all season. The ball just rolls around on the rim and goes out. Seems like so many times on this Deering team.
Dixon, and gets the bank shot. Back down to a 2-point lead, 9-7 Deering. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And it's a moving screen on Corbin Burke.
Corbin Burke, number 13, picking up his first foul, play control.
Boy, the offensive fouls in this first quarter. Holy moly.
James getting it to Freeze. Moody. James. James gets stripped, gets the ball back. It's out to Dixon. In and out. Rebounded by Latour. Quickly up to Jamal. And last touched by Deering.
Checking into the game for Windham High, Colin Janvrin, number 22.
Wait a minute, they're talking about it. I think it might have went off a Windham player. No?
And Deering having to keep.
Number 4, into the game for the Rams.
See, they just called a jump ball because I think the referees couldn't agree on who it went off. I thought it went off a Windham player, but they decided to just call a jump ball, and so now it's Windham's.
Moody, Dixon, Janvrin, and It's last touched
Number 2, Tyree James. He replaces Connor.
by Deering.
And now there's another discussion of who it went off.
Minute and 8 left to go.
Watch out.
Moody in the corner and drains it. So Windham getting their first lead. And last touch by Windham. 54.8 seconds on the clock. It's 10-9 Windham.
Back into the game for Windham High, Connor Denver. He replaces Grayson Freeze.
Audie using his muscle and gets it to go. Regaining the lead, 45 seconds. Moody bringing it up. And James in the corner. And it's a foul on the three-point shot. Evan Legasse's called for his second. Tyree James at the line. And in and out. Second one is good. Ties things up at 11. And gets 2 of 3, giving Windham the lead back. Latour. Tyree James on him. And it's a travel, giving Windham the ball back. 25 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Windham holds for the last shot. Up by 1. 15 seconds. It's Connor Jandrin will hold on to the ball and will go in. It's a turnover. Justin Jamal, 3 seconds. And with 0.3 seconds on the clock, Justin Jamal will get 2 free throws.
And a chance here for Darren to take the lead as time runs out.
Justin Jamal at the line, 3 and 2.
And it foul was on AJ Moody. And getting 1 of 2, tying things up at 12. And the three-point shot is, I think it was 0.3. I don't think he had. It's no basket. 0.3 on the clock. It would have had to have been a tip-in. There was no time to catch and shoot. And so as things stand, it's tied at 12, Windham versus Deering. And we'll be back for the second quarter.
And I got it on camera. Whether it counted or not, it was a beautiful shot, though.
And we're back. Deering will start off with possession. Latour to Jamal, getting it to Audie, and Dixon coming in to swat the ball away, but Deering will keep possession. Burke getting the inbound pass and gets the quick 2.
And that's a beautiful play if you can do it. It's such an easy basket.
And that's a 3 by Moody.
And that's a quick response to that easy basket.
Burke, Latour, Jamal needing to get it to somebody. Latour faking the 3, and will get fouled by Grady Dixon. That's his second. First on Windham.
First team foul.
Latour, Muhammad. And great pass by Muhammad to David Audie,
Yeah, that was beautiful.
giving Deering a 1-point lead. Moody with an over-the-head pass to Grady Dixon.
Well, that was a good professional move there. Just knowing where your teammate is.
Jamal will throw it up. And Burke coming away. Muhammad for 3. And last touched by Deering.
Back into the game for Windham High. Grayson Freeze, number 21. He replaces Grady Dixon.
And that's a 3 by Tyree James.
Jeez. Seriously.
Wyndham now has a 4-point lead. Latour spinning. Muhammad in the corner will try the floater, missing. Rebounded by Freeze. And on the other end, Justin Jamal with the block, but called for the foul.
Wow.
Justin Jamal, number 1, picking up his first foul. That's a first team foul. Connor Janvert at the line, shooting 2.
And missing the first one is Connor Janvrin.
Janvert at the line, he'll get one more.
Yeah, and Legacy's got to be careful with 2 fouls here. They need him back in. It's still a long way to go in the second quarter, but they need him.
And getting 1 of 2. Tor getting it to Legacy. And trying the give and go. Burke not reading it. It's another 3. That one hits the front of the rim. Legacy getting the rebound. And Latour will try the 3. That hits off the front of the rim. Moody with the rebound. Moody will drive in. It's rebounded. Moody in the corner, and David Audie fouling on the shot.
Is that 3?
And that's a 3. Shots, AJ Moody at the line. Windham leading by 5, 21-16. 4:48 left to go in the second quarter. And Windham giving away free throws.
Yeah, they've been giving away quite a few here. I mean, they do have a 5-point lead, but that can evaporate pretty quickly.
Michael Butera, number 3, checking in for the Rams. Also number 21, Tayshawn Cleveland. Moody at the line, he'll get one more.
Missing it. Butera with the rebound, so only 1 of 3. Tor. Get a screen from Cleveland. Rudwan Mohammed and drains the 3, cutting the lead to 3 points.
Well, you got to like that it rattled in and not out this time.
It's cross court through Janvrin's hands. And it's a turnover. Michelle Butera. And a save by AJ Moody. And a behind the back. That one's blocked by Janvrin.
Wow. This place is going crazy.
And that's swatted out. And a foul.
Wow. We are seeing some great hustle basketball.
Michelle Butera being called for the foul. That's the 3rd on Deering. 3 and an out, Cleveland. And that's right to Moody. And the Tor being called for the goaltend.
Yeah, you know, that's really an unfortunate one because it wasn't going to go in. But as soon as he touched the net, that's goaltending, whether it was going to go in or not. That is unfortunate.
Latour will bring it up. And that's a foul on. Who's the foul on? It's on AJ Moody, so that's his 2nd.
That foul is charged to number 1, AJ Moody, his 2nd foul.
Calling for an elbow? Yeah, Windham fans not happy about that one, but I think he kind of wrapped his arm around him and knocked him down with the elbow.
Tor. Butera swung over to. It's a 3. Latour and it's another foul on Windham. It's on Tyree James. That's his first, team's third. So Windham picking up 2 quick fouls here. 3 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. It's 24-19 Windham. Gassy, Latour. Cleveland for 3. That one's good. Cutting to a 2-point lead. Janvrin. And a player-controlled foul on Connor Janvrin. That's his second. It's on 4th on the team. Deering has a chance to tie this game back up. Windham looked like they were going to capture the momentum, but these quick fouls, Cleveland spins and gets fouled.
Well, Windham got themselves a little bit of a lead, and Deering been fighting back ever since.
And foul was on Colin Janvrin. Tayshawn Cleveland at the line. And can't be giving away free throws.
Yeah, Deering's going to need every one of these in this kind of game.
And getting 1 of 2. Dixon bringing it up. And look, Evan Lagasse getting a hand, almost taking it. It's a quick pass, trying to get it to Colin Janvrin in the paint, but I think a little overthinking the pass. Lagasse, and that's a player-controlled foul.
Wow, that's foul number 3 on him, right? Oh, mercy.
No foul, travel violation.
Oh, thank goodness. I never thought I'd be happy for a travel call.
2 minutes on the clock, 24-23 Windham. James. Back to James. Dixon. Janvrin in the corner, drains it. Colin Janvrin makes it a 4-point lead. Michelle Butera. And that's off the rim. Dixon. And it's a foul on Deering. It's on Tavian Latour. It's his first, team's 4th.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of a frustration foul, but it's only his first foul, and it did slow down Windham. So sometimes a foul is a good foul, and that one's a good foul.
Cross court. And a player-controlled foul. It's on Grant Copey. Tor will dribble it back out. Wing. Cleveland will spin. And it's going to be a foul on Colin Janvrin. That's going to put Tayshawn Cleveland at the line. Janvrin's second foul.
Tayshawn Cleveland on the line.
And getting both. 2-point game. Tyree James will get it to Dixon. And almost taken away. And it's a turnover.
Wow. Windham a little discombobulated on that play. They had 5-on-4, the potential to score, and threw the ball away.
Inbound. 37 seconds on the clock. Tor needing to get it over. Jamal. Dixon on him. He gets the switch. Tor. And the underneath by Cleveland hits the rim. It was Colin Janvrin with the rebound. 10 seconds on the clock. James will get it to Freeze. And a quick three is, or two, I should say, is no good. So halftime score is 27-25 Windham.
And I have to say, that was a really good half of basketball for Deering. You know, the thing for Windham is, and you know, you'll have the stats here once you line them all up, but boy, they had a lot of three-pointers. And to try to build up this lead, you know, Deering had an early lead and gave it up, and then Windham had a later lead and gave that up. And this half of basketball has been a struggle for both teams because both teams are playing great defense. And as you said in the open, Windham may have lost 3 out of the last 4 games, but their defense has not suffered. And it's shown tonight, it's still not suffering, but Deering's defense has really stepped up against this Windham team that could put up a lot of points whenever they want to, and Deering has said, no way, not tonight.
Yeah, Deering definitely playing better defense down the stretch in the second quarter, but it looked like they were letting go of the rope early on in the second quarter, but mistimed plays for Windham, the player-controlled fouls, the turnovers, brought Deering right back into the game. Deering was looking like they were going to have one of those quarters where they were going to lose pretty big, but they only lost it by 2, being down only by 2 at the half.
Yeah, they really played a well-managed game. And, you know, that's what you need to do against a team like Windham. You need to manage the game. You need to make smart plays. And I'll tell you, they did take some outside shots, Deering did, but this half of basketball, I think they were bound and determined to score every single point underneath. They took that ball and drove underneath so much in this first half. Yeah, you know, way more than I think I've seen all season. And maybe that's their strategy against this team, is to take it underneath. And all the player control fouls in this first half is probably the most I've ever seen in a ball game, let alone in a half a ball game.
Yeah, I mean, this score could be a little bit higher if not for those player-controlled fouls. Speaking about fouls, only one player has 2 fouls for Deering. That's Evan Lagasse. Fortunate not to get a third. It was called a travel on that potential third foul. On Windham, you have 4 players with 2 fouls. AJ Moody, Connor Janvrin, Colin Janvrin, the Janvrin brothers with 2 fouls each, and Crady Dixon, and all of those players are important parts of this Windham team. We'll see if Deering targets them on the defensive side.
Well, and that's where I think taking the ball underneath is causing a lot of those fouls. And so maybe that's what the strategy is. Because if you get those players with 3 fouls, now they got to be careful. You got a whole half of basketball left, and you only get how many fouls in high school basketball? You only get 5. In the pros, you get 6. And 5 fouls can happen real fast in high school ball.
So for points, no player is in double figures just yet. Tayshawn Cleveland leads Deering with 8, and AJ Moody leads things for Windham with 9. And it's pretty spread out on the scoring for both teams. There's not just 1 or 2 players scoring for either team. It's been pretty good with spreading out the scoring.
Well, and that says a lot too for your program when you can trust so many players to take the shot. And so I think that's great. It's a great game here tonight. This place is pretty packed. You can only see one side through the camera, but the side we're on is pretty packed too, on the Deering side, and it's great. The fans are right into it. You know, it's a pretty low-key game as far as any disputing from the referees in the stands, and so it's good.
And so halftime score is Windham 27, Deering 25. And we'll be back for second half action. And here we go for the start of the second half. Windham with the ball. Moody. Dixon. And it's a strip. Quickly up to Butera. And that one's stripped. Freeze. And it's going to be Windham ball on the baseline. Quickly in. Moody in the corner. And that's a travel.
Yeah, there you go. That makes up for the last play, because I think there was a travel and the ball went out, and Windham got the ball, and this time it's an official travel. Nice pass.
And great pass by Latour, and it found Butera. Cross court, Tyree James. It's Moody in the corner, in and out, rebounded by Butera. Latour.
All right, we need some smart play here, boys.
And that one's taken away quickly up to Freeze. And lays it in.
That's two. Grayson Freeze.
And the up and under,
Oh.
Cleveland with the rebound.
Deshaun Cleveland.
That was a nice alley-oop try, but a great rebound and put back up.
Three is banked in for Connor Janvrin.
Oh, jeez. What an answer.
And that's Freeze with the steal. Dixon. And last 5 points are with Windham. Latour. And it's a foul on the shot.
Wow, how quick Windham put up those points.
Grayson Freeze. It's first. Windham team foul.
It's on Brayson Freeze. It's his first, team's first.
Well, and the thing is, what kept that from being a player control foul was Tavion shifting a little bit to get around, which caused the foul. Yeah, you can see him. He's had some hip issues since football season, and you can see him trying to shake that out a little bit.
Deering back down to 3. Moody. Janvrin. It's in the corner. Freeze. It's off the rim. Cleveland with the rebound. It's quickly up to Lagasse. And that's a foul on Tyree James.
Well, so much for my comment about the referees in the stands being quiet, because the Windham referees in the stands are not quiet right now.
And that's in and out. Rebounded by Janvrin. Janvrin to the running Dixon. Dixon missing it. Latour behind the back. And that's going to be another foul.
On number 2?
It's on Connor Janvrin. That's his third.
Wow.
Team's third. 4 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. 34-31 is the score. Windham leading things. Butera handing it off to Latour. And quickly into Cleveland. Cleveland missing it. Can't get the rebound. Janvrin getting it to Dixon. Dixon going up. And that's going to be on Evan Lagasse.
No? Number 3, I hope.
Oh,
Wow.
it's Michelle Butera. That's his second.
I'm not wishing a foul on anyone, But Lagasse cannot afford to get any more fouls.
Number 22.
Dixon, Moody. And that one's good for Colin Janbrin, making it Deering needing to be careful here. 4 minutes to go, down by 6.
Yeah, and now those three-pointers are starting to be daggers.
Jamal to Cleveland. Cleveland, and nothing there. Quickly up to Moody. Moody missing it. Dixon with the rebound and gets it to go. Corbin Burke being called for the foul. That's his second. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout for Deering with 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. It's Windham 39, Deering 31. And we're back. Grady Dixon at the line for 1.
Well, and I hope that was a good timeout because they cannot let this game get away from them now.
And Dixon missing it. Deering needing to get something offensively. Jamal getting it to Cleveland, but and nothing there. And that's foot out of bounds.
Ronan Wing, number 2, checking in for Deering. Number 24, David Audie.
Yeah, they can't force that ball underneath. They had some really good underneath passing in the first half. They got to go back to that. No forcing.
Lagasse into Audie.
There you go.
Getting that one to go.
Nice, smart pass underneath. Goes a long way.
3, in and out. Freeze with the rebound. And that's Colin Janbrin. Lagasse for 3. Audie got the rebound and puts it in. Deering needing to get a couple stops here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. That's not good, but it rolls out. Latour getting the rebound. He'll bring it up and lays it in.
There you go. Nice finger roll. And great defense on the other end to get control of that ball, and it earned you 2 points.
Moody, and it's a foul on, is that on Audie? No, it's on Evan Lagasse.
Third foul, that's a third team foul for Deering. AJ Moody at the line, shooting 2.
Evan Lagasse's third.
And at this point, they cannot afford to take him out of the ball game.
Number 3, Joe Blige. Moody at the line for 1 more.
Missing the second one. Latour, and gets it to go.
Yeah, the defender was hoping that it'd be a player control foul, but Latour stopped just short and caused that to go awry.
Latour quickly up to Lagasse. James Moody. The James, and not the person you want to leave wide open. And Burke with the rebound. It's another turnover. Blige, and it's a travel on AJ Moody. Deering needing to settle down.
I mean, they're only down by 3 points now.
53 seconds on the clock, 42-39.
And they got to be smart here. No turnovers. They got to play flawless.
I think it's these passes that they're trying to make highlight reels, and you just got to make the simple pass. Jamal will drive in, getting the layup.
Oh, man. What a great reverse.
Cross-court pass, Blige, and Grady Dixon will go to the line. It's on Justin Jamal, that's his second.
Justin Jamal, number 1 for Deering, picking up
Grady Dixon at the line. 21.1 on the clock. And getting the first one. And getting both. Back to a 3-point lead. And it's a turnover. And on the other end, that's not how you want to end this quarter. And that's another turnover.
Boy, they got to have a discussion about that.
1.1 on the clock.
They are telegraphing those passes, and they're being stolen.
It's a.
Do we got blood?
Avery Latour, number 5, checking in for Deering High School.
This needs to be a catch and shoot wing, and it's blocked in the corner by Tyree James. And so after 3 complete, it's Windham 46, Deering 41. And here we go for the start of the fourth quarter, the last quarter of the regular season for both teams. Deering needing to make up a 5-point deficit. And that one is a bad pass to Tayshawn Cleveland.
Boy, between turnovers and that play, the last few plays for Deering have not gone well.
Moody. And that rolls out. Tyree James. That one's in and out. And no foul call. Coach Wing getting an explanation on the play. And that's a turnover. And that's a travel. And that's on Tyree James. Bad leg. And we'll take a timeout. No. Looks like he is up and walking, so we'll stay.
Unless they take him out. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't think the Windham fans were happy thinking it was a foul, but it was wet over there or something. His feet came out from underneath him, and that's his bad ankle. And it took him a little while to get up, and they need him for the playoffs.
Cleveland getting it to the corner. Latour in and out. And quickly up to Dixon. Latour keeping it. Rudwan Mohammed getting the basket.
Well, there's still a lot of time here in this fourth quarter. Darren cannot play frantic basketball.
Freeze, Dixon, cross court. Moody, it's taken away by Rudwan Mohammed. And it's a foul on the floor. It's on Connor Janvrin. That's his fourth.
Wow.
Number 4 foul, number 5, Connor Janvrin. First team foul.
Latour will inbound it quickly. And it's Evan Lagasse who will go to the line.
Boy, that would have been beautiful if it went in. What a great give and go.
So Evan Lagasse will be at the line shooting 2.
Evan Lagasse at the line, you'll get one more. Justin Jamal, number 1, back into the game for Erie High. Into the game for Erie High, number 2, Tyree James.
And it's in and out. Grady Dixon with the rebound. It's Freeze. And in the corner, that's drained by Colin Janvrin.
Boy, Windham with those 3-point answers.
It's a 3 by Latour. It's rebounded by Dixon. And it's a travel.
You know, there was like a time delay on that one. Because I was thinking travel, and as soon as he hit the ground, he was looking for someone to throw the ball to, and then the whistle came in.
It's a player-controlled foul on Michelle Butera.
Number 3, Michael Butera. His third first team foul.
It's only the first team foul for Deering, but being down late in this game, you can't commit any more player control fouls. And you got to limit the three-point attempts for Windham. And that's what you want to avoid. Bryson Freeze. It's now a 10-point lead. Behind the back pass, finding Cleveland.
Okay, guys, come on.
Cross-court pass. Moody for three. It's in and out. And that's no good. Tor turning it over, and it's a quick timeout with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock in this game. It's Windham 54, Deering 46. And we're back.
All right. 4.5 minutes to go. It's got every possession's got to be perfect.
It's a three by Freeze. That's drained.
Well, Windham saved all their threes for the fourth quarter because it's been raining.
Cleveland gets stripped by Tyree James. And it's to Dixon on the other end. And it's going to be a full timeout for Deering with 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. It's Windham 59, Deering 46. And we're back. We'll see what Deering talked about. They need to get something going offensively. Cleveland will wait for Freeze to get by and gets the basket. Need more to go their way. Under 3.5 to go. And it's going to be on the floor. It's only the second team foul. It's on Justin Jamal. That's his third.
Picking up his third foul. That's his second team foul for Deering.
Quickly into Dixon. It's a three in the corner, in and out. And that's not how Deering needs things to go. Colin Jandrin getting the basket. And the Tor going coast to coast will get to the line. It's on Bryson Freeze. That's his second.
Second foul, third team foul.
It's third on the team.
Daniel Couture at the line for two.
Getting both to go. Deering needing to put pressure on Windham. Dixon. It's Tyree James in the corner. It's in and out. Tor with the rebound will move up quickly. Cross court. Michelle Butera. And gets it to go.
Got to play some good defense.
And that's blocked by Tayshaun Cleveland. Oh, and Gassi not feeling the pressure behind him.
Yeah, that was too easy for points for Windham, but Darren gets them right back, a nice easy underneath. Now they got to play tough. Come on.
Number 11 for Deering, picking up his 4th foul. 13th foul.
Fouls on Evan Lagasse. It's his 4th. Team's 3rd. And that one's no good. Jamal with the rebound. And it's going to be on Tyree James.
Eagle foul number 2, Tyree James. That's his 4th team foul.
4th team foul, so. And it's a 30-second timeout with 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in this game. It's Windham 63. Deering 54. And we're back. Tor bringing it up. We'll set a Cleveland with the roll and gets it to go. Moody to freeze. Jandrin. Tyree James. And it's a foul. That's the foul to give for Deering. Foul's on Tayshaun Cleveland.
Mohammed was in the game. That foul's on number 21, Tayshaun Cleveland. It's his 2nd foul, the 4th team foul. He replaces Trey Nixon, number 5, Connor Jembrin.
And Rudwan Mohammed will commit the foul. It's his 1st. Tyree James will be at the line.
That's his 1st foul, the 5th team foul. At the line for your Windham Eagles, Tyree James, shooting 2.
And missing the first one.
Lane violation, he'll get 2 more.
Oh, it's a lane violation. And gets both on the lane violation.
That lane violation hurt.
Michelle Butera can't get that to go. And last touch by Windham.
Grady Dixon, number 30, back into the game for Windham High. He replaces Colin Jembrin.
Rudwan Mohammed in the corner. It's long. Rebounded by Windham. And Windham's going to just run the clock out. And barring any miracle, Deering will lose this game.
Number 21 picking up his 3rd foul. Connor Jembrin at the line, shooting 2.
Wholesale changes for Windham.
Number 12, Lisa Antonio. Lucas Hammond, number 4, number 13, Bailey Evans. And number 20, Grant Copley.
And we Deering needing to go quickly. It's a 3 in and out, and that's most likely going to do it. And the coach saying no fouls, so after this, after these free throws, it's
Deering team foul at the line. Number 3, Joe Blige.
Yeah, at this point, it's a 12-point lead, and the coach is probably like, let's not add to it. Well, missed the first one, so that didn't add to it. Windham was just going to run the clock out.
and 1 for JoJo Blige. We'll see what Deering will do with this possession. Rudwan Mohammed for long 3, and that's going to do it in this game. Windham will win it.
He's still got to get it across. There he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Clock is still running.
And final score is 68-56.
That was a great game, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all
And so that loss means that Deering will most likely have to travel for the first round.
Yeah, and we're just going to have to wait to see. We suspect where we think we're going to go.
Yeah, it's
But,
either going to be Sanford or Scarborough. It depends on who gets that third or fourth seed, and it depends on where Deering lands in the standings. They probably won't get dropped down to 7, but it's close to maybe dropping down to 6, but I think they've done enough with their record and who they've played to keep at least the number 5 seed. But Deering had a chance of these last 2 games to clinch that 3rd seed, but losing to Thornton and losing to Windham most likely guarantees them a road playoff game.
Yeah, so it depends on where we're going. But we should find that out soon enough, right? Later on tonight, maybe?
Later tonight or tomorrow. Scarborough is still currently playing. As of right now, they are losing the last time I checked. But Deering losing this game, it's not their final game of the season. They still have at least one more game to play. If they win that, then they travel to the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland. But the first playoff game is next week. It's most likely going to be on Wednesday. We'll see about the weather, but it looks like it's going to be played that day as of right now. But everything's up in the air. The good thing about Deering, though, is they've beat both Scarborough and Sanford this year. So that they have that going for them.
Yeah, and, tonight was a tough game. They played really well against this Windham team, but, Windham had snipers from outside in the fourth quarter. And, when you turn the ball over and the other team goes down and hits a 3, I mean, that's a potential 5-6 point swing right there. And when those 3 points start raining in, it's tough to get back into a ball game. And in high school ball, you don't have a 24-second clock. and it's tough because then it all boils down to, you have to start accumulating fouls to stop the clock. And then at some point, the other team's shooting free throws. And, I'm not saying they need to have a 24-second shot clock, but, basketball has become it's always been a big sport here in Maine, but it's become really good. The amount of training, travel teams, AAU teams that these kids play on, they're really good. And, it might be time to have some sort of a shot clock, a length of time that you can control the ball.
Yeah. So for Deering, it didn't help that they had stretches of this game where they couldn't score anything. And they had Windham gave them multiple chances to retake the lead, but turnovers and offensive fouls and missed layups, and Windham got the lead back up, and Deering couldn't seem to regain the lead that they had in the early on in the game.
Yeah, and Darren didn't help themselves either with trying to do long passes that got intercepted. When you reach this point, now that they're going to be in the playoffs, when you reach this point, you got to forget about the quick outlet passes unless you know the guy's wide open, and you're going to have to be so careful with the ball. And that's all it is. Nothing special, just be careful.
And so Deering drops the final regular season game for this year. Its final score is Windham 68, Deering 56. Leading scorer for Deering with 18 points was Tayshawn Cleveland. And on the other side, the leading scorer was Crady Dixon with 14. Deering not doing enough on the offensive side to win this game. So we'll have to play the waiting game and see who Deering faces off against in the first round. But it should be a good one. Saying so long, this has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools. Saying goodnight.
Thank you very much for watching. And we'll say hello from wherever we're going next. Good night.